bullcrap. That was so stupid. I think that was stupid on everybody's
I
behalf. But anyway, I think that they should start over. They should get rid of Brad Bill, get rid of Dame Lillard, get rid of who else on the squad like that? OG and Pascal Siakam.
Yeah,
Get rid of
Siakam
those
just
two.
wasting time. And Van Fleet too. All of them got to
Carl
go.
Anthony Towns. It's time for Carl Anthony Towns to go too.
Carl Anthony Towns said he gonna be looked at like he changed the game. That's what he said the other day. I don't know what he mean though. I don't know what he mean.
I think
I like that. What has he done?
What do you mean, Troy? What do you mean, Troy?
it's a reach, but maybe because he's going to go down as having the most threes as a center.
He can't shoot threes. He take like 7 a game, shoot like 40%. But then again,
I heard Golden State was they might try to get Porzingis.
I don't like that.
If he was a healthy guy, I would be cool with it. But he inevitably always gets hurt.
I would say either if they can't get the Blazers to give them Thibault, then I would say I would go after Towns, man. Package.
I want Brook Lopez.
The only problem is Brook.
You have to give up less. You can give up less.
Brook about to be 36 though.
That's right.
I just don't want too many old.
I need two runs. That's it,
man. We only might have one with Brook. He been playing a lot of basketball.
Hey, look. We don't even. We can look. He could do minutes restrictions during the year. All that. I just need him for the playoffs, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that rim protection.
Towns, he could score. Well, he might take away from Wiggins, I think, scoring-wise. I don't know. I mean, Lopez,
they need a healthy Wiggins and Gage.
Clay.
That's the problem.
Clay gonna have to take a lesser role. He gonna have to take a lesser role, brother.
He won't, though. That's the thing. He won't.
But this
Steve Kerr, somebody gonna have to sit down with him and tell him like, "Hey, buddy,
this ain't 2011, buddy.
You're not an all-star no more. You're not an all-star no more."
That shit have pros, cuz when you was saying what he did. To do.
If Clay on the court and he ain't got the green light, you might as well not even have Clay.
Get him out of here, man. Like some of them shots was just inexcusable. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I mean, right? Have the what's the name that? All right, I done missed 9 in a row. I believe in having confidence, but let me be a decoy and get it back to my brother, or let me be a screener to create more space for my brother. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or let me take a step in. But he shot that bitch from half court after like the other ones was nowhere near making them. I'm like, you don't got it, man.
Yeah, what was he, 4 for 11 or something that game?
Game 4, he took some. He took some ill-advised shots
like
that brought the Lakers back in the game.
I'm really a Clay fan, but that nigga,
the part that pissed me off about Clay was I think he had like against Sacramento, game 1, he was hitting, and they still lost that game. But he hit some shots down the stretch.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I can live with it. But I'm like, for it to be, like, if it was, basically what I'm saying was, if they passed it to him with 4 seconds left and they double Steph, blitzed him, and he caught it, and that's the shot we got, I'd take my chances. They lost the Denver game like that this year, and they lost another one like that. But he hit the shot against the Pistons before they lost at the buzzer. Some shots against Atlanta. But the fact that you just missed one bad and he rushed that 3, just some of the shots he was just rushing early in the shot.
He got outplayed. He got outplayed by Austin Reeves. That was embarrassing.
Like the last one I'll say is like I was kind of pissed at that shot Steph took in game 4, but I can live with it.
I can live with the Steph. Yeah.
Range. He was trying to end it. He went for the dagger. I would live with Steph shooting that.
Hey, real quick though, how Steph gonna end the playoffs being the second leading scorer in the 4th quarter and he been out?
And threes, or he might have just finished second, just got beat,
bro,
in threes.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, I know. I know we're talking about basketball, but that I was watching a lot of stuff like the Timothy Bradley. I see why Deon said he don't like.
I don't like Timothy
It's like he don't see the
Bradley
fact
at all.
he always on Buzz side. It seemed like he always.
He biased.
Yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah, it's like dang, bro. Like
He was supposed to fight Earl Spence. He ducked Earl Spence too.
Right. And listen. He said some crazy stuff about Earl in the interview, and they were together. Earl was like, "Why don't you come out of retirement so I can knock you out there?" And
oh yeah, he did say that.
Ever since then, Timothy Bradley just been on some goofy stuff, bro. And I'm like, it's boxing, dog. You gotta relax. You out of all people.
It ain't personal. This is boxing, dude. I'm gonna
Yeah.
He be yeah.
Why would he take that personal? You should feel like you could beat everybody. You should feel like you could beat. I should feel like I can beat you. Like, what's wrong with that?
So big. He been a sucker. I remember when before he signed with Top Rank, he was like, "Yeah, I just want an even playing field. I don't see nothing wrong with taking a blood test if you ain't cheating." And then when he signed with Top Rank, he was like, "Man, F Floyd, man, I don't care if I'll never
fight
get
Manny.
that fight."
I seen that interview. Why you gonna fight Manny? I seen it.
He did a bunch.
What's going on?
Oh, Deon. Oh, he back. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Floyd, but he wouldn't hide.
Oh,
how much was the drug test? He said. One of y'all said he turned down an $8 million drug test.
He got $50 million to fight Floyd, but then instead he got $8 million to fight Timothy Bradley. You don't take a $42 million pay cut to avoid a drug test. What kind of goofiness is that?
Oh, that's what you meant. The $8 million, right?
Yeah. So
they was mad at Paul Malignaggi. Paul Malignaggi was like, they want all the money in one fight because they know it wasn't gonna be close. They're like, Floyd gonna walk him down. He a bigger fighter. He got the reach. Basically, Paul Malignaggi said he was gonna wash him. Basically, so they want to get the rematch or nothing. If he would have killed Pacquiao.
Boxer that was kind of decent during that time. Sergio Mora or
Sergio Martinez. Sergio Mora is a fighter too, but Sergio Martinez was knocking up.
Was nice. Remember, he knocked out Paul Williams in the second round.
Yeah, but
with a devastating, he did him both.
Miguel Cotto knocked him out.
Did he beat Oh, he had a 12-round fight with Julio Cesar Chavez too. So he fought some.
I was sick because Paul Williams was my god, man.
Paul was one of them. I was even more sick when he got his accident, man.
I know, man.
Yeah. When he was paralyzed, in that car accident.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big when he was at welterweight, he was big as hell. He was like Tommy Hearns, tall as hell. Right?
Yeah, he was
tall. Right, that's what I'm saying. Tommy Hearns, that era was crazy, though. Even though I didn't see it. But Hearns, you gotta fight Hearns.
Yeah, Jamal Charlo said that's his favorite fighter. That's why he named himself the Hitman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, Tommy.
It was just before my time, but I respect that guy.
Era. The only guy that got froze out from that era was Aaron Pryor.
Yeah.
They did.
People don't bring him up as much.
They all fought each other. They just didn't let Aaron Pryor get in the mix. Yeah. The Hawk was dangerous.
Dang.
Yeah, I think he was a super. I think he fought at 140. I think.
Yeah, he
did Aaron
Pryor fought at 140, and Duran moved up to weight and got in the mix, but they didn't let Aaron Pryor get in the mix. It was they didn't want the Hawk to get in there, man. He was dangerous.
He didn't get to fight anybody.
He beat the brakes off of Alexis Arguello, like some stars from 140 that a lot of people don't know, but he ain't getting none of them guys at 147, man.
Dang.
He didn't fight. Nope, he didn't fight Sugar Ray.
He chased Sugar Ray to press conferences and everything, and still couldn't get no fight.
Why guys are fighting so much, dog? It's like, how many rounds was they fighting? I'm looking at Roberto Duran. He fought 119 times.
Yeah, well, they start fighting at 13 in South America, so that you get a pro record. It don't be real like that.
That's why. Okay. Yeah, that's him and Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. They started off fighting early.
Yeah.
His first fight was 68. He was 17 already fighting pro fights.
Sweet Pea was one of my favorite fighters too.
Yeah.
Sweet Pea. That boy was
nice. Sweet Pea.
He was nice. He had defense.
It'd be funny how people can't hit him, though. It'd be like, dang, now this Floyd before Floyd. For real.
Yeah.
Like, nobody
Sweet
can
Pea,
hit.
Sweet Pea was different, bro. He made Oscar De La Hoya miss for a whole entire round,
Yeah.
like hitting air.
How you feel about Oscar De La Hoya? Like, he just a
He
good
was great.
fighter, basically.
I think he got robbed against Tito Trinidad though. I watched that fight over over 100 times. They robbed De La Hoya.
They said
That was a
they
Don
robbed
King
Floyd.
thing.
They said they robbed De La Hoya against Floyd too.
No, he lost that fight.
No,
But
Floyd did. He lost. But Felix Trinidad was nice. He should have never came back and tried to fight the Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
That's when he caught his first L. He caught his first L trying to come back and fight
well,
Bernard.
shoot, he got Winky Wright beat him up.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
But
watch
who
that
did you
fight,
have for
Whitaker
De La
versus
Hoya
De
and
La Hoya. I'm
Trinidad?
gonna watch that.
Who did you have? Cause
Say that again.
who did you have for De La Hoya and Trinidad?
So I had to fight 6 rounds apiece, but it was De La Hoya's fault because he got on his bike. He was beating the brakes off of Tito.
Yeah.
Yep. He was. So if you watch the fight, physically, De La Hoya won the fight. But De La Hoya,
it's still on YouTube. You can watch that boy.
I'm gonna watch it today after this Andre Ward fight.
Why is he? I'm like, why did he stop punching? Why is he just running around, bro? Finish the fight, and he didn't. So
I think they was both undefeated too.
Yeah.
Damn, who advised them? That's crazy.
That was so goofy.
I forgot De La Hoya was a big draw back then, bro.
Why he did that? I still don't get it to this day.
He started off at 135.
Like he let him.
He's a
He
good
was a
fighter,
big 135 pounder. Vernon Forrest was nice too. Remember him? Sugar Shane couldn't beat him in amateurs or in the pros.
Yeah, Vernon Forrest got shot in the head, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I think it was about 10 years ago.
Yeah,
man.
Then
Emmanuel Augustus got shot in the head a few years ago in Baton Rouge.
Damn.
I don't think he died, but he got shot in the head.
I think he did die recently though.
Prince Nassim, he was nice.
Yep. Who else?
And look, as soon as he lost his first fight, he retired. So I'm done.
Right, I ain't gonna lie, I do the same thing. Keep my record. I want my record 30-1, 32-1.
Like a real kind of Saudi Arabia rich or whatever he was from. He was actually rich before he started boxing.
I think Floyd kind of hurt, because you know how Floyd cared about his record so much. You think that's hurting people now? Like,
because this the thing. It's kind of like
who Prince? I forgot who Prince Nassim lost to. Who did he lose to?
Hold on, he lost to
was there Barea? Was it Antonio some Barea or something like that? The dude Manny Pacquiao beat. I think
so.
Oh, did he lose? He lost to him?
Blaming Floyd for people holding on to their records is the same idiot. If you don't want to do what they did to get to that point, you just looking at the end point. That's your fault. Floyd took short money. He had to buy his way out of his contract. Steph Curry had to change his up and go outside and just think you're gonna do what they did or get what they got, then you an idiot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like people say they hate all the threes. I don't. I hate people shooting any shot that they can't make. I don't care what the shot is.
I don't care about Steph shooting.
See, Terrence Crawford, I think he stayed at top rank too long.
Yeah, he should have signed. He should have went free agent and signed with the PBC or just Al Heyman 4 or 5 years ago.
Dang.
Because that's where all the welterweights was at.
Yeah, and he knew that.
Yes. Yeah, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, even Manny Pacquiao went over there and signed over there.
Yeah, Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia. Yup. one of my favorite fights was Amir Khan versus who was that?
Yeah.
No, not that one. That's when he got knocked out.
Yeah.
What's my man? He got caught with a left. He got caught with a left, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Amir Khan, or you talking about not the Canelo fight, right?
No,
Nah.
it was he was at 140. He was at 140.
Mike Alvarado.
The dude Floyd fought twice. What's my man name?
Oh, Maidana.
Yeah, he fought. I liked the Amir Khan and Maidana fight. That was a good fight.
Yeah, Maidana fought back. He was losing at first.
Yeah, man, Maidana beat the brakes off of Adrian Bonner.
I was about to say that. I was watching that too. I watched that whole fight. It's like, yeah. So it's what you said about AB. Like he just moved too far up in weight. He just need to.
Yeah, he should have stayed at 140.
Yep, but
he messed up. Who was this? So who was telling him all? Who was advising him, dog? Like
no. Listen, everybody was telling him the right thing to do. He was choosing to live the way he wanted to live. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a street guy. I want to do this and that. And maybe he had some depression and some other things that went along with it. But they were telling him, you got to live a fighter's life and do things a certain way. And then he witnessed Floyd do it. So
yeah, you don't see Floyd making rap videos. Like I'm a rapper. Like
what F all that. He don't witness. You don't witness Floyd getting fat in between fights.
No, right.
That's the thing.
Or smoking or drinking.
Yeah, he don't do none of that.
That's why Keith Thurman lost that fight to Pacquiao the night before. This dude hanging out all at the casino.
Yeah, that's was that Spence that called him out? Just like, you supposed to be, you got to fight tomorrow or whatever. Somebody called him out.
Yeah.
No, that was Broner. Broner, like I seen he was
Earl,
at the club with me or at the casino with
Keith Thurman was trying to get a fight with Earl Spence. Earl Spence like, I ain't fighting you. I tried to fight you like 5 years ago.
Yeah, he tried to fight him.
Right now.
But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm scrolling through YouTube and I'm never clicking on any thumbnail that has Kendrick Perkins' face on it.
Me either. The bad thing about these analysts is that these dudes actually played in the NBA. Some of them actually played in the NBA. That's the bad part. But, like Ryan Hollins, he's horrible. He played 10 years in the NBA. Like,
what did LeBron and Draymond say when LeBron was on when Draymond was at the little barbershop on the show? He said it's you're right, because they get jobs and it sounds like they don't know what they're talking about. Like I would like to see Jalen and JJ interact more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they need to show with them too, and like maybe one of the journalists like.
I watched that game.
They all terrible, but maybe Rashard. At least he a little objective.
I was watching that game when Hakeem, when the game when David Robinson won MVP and they gave it to him and Hakeem torched him.
Yeah,
man, he did them both.
Man, imagine what he'd be doing now though, because none of these centers better than David Robinson to me on defense.
Listen, the thing about it.
Imagine playing against Vucevic and then playing against.
So, and this is the problem with Hakeem that people don't understand. Number one, I think he's the best defensive player in the history of basketball.
Didn't he hold Patrick Ewing for like 35% shooting in the finals?
Yep, 35%. Yeah, I just looked at it.
So, the way he plays fits every era that's ever been.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, now.
Yeah, they keep breaking up, bro.
He'd be a freaking be a MVP candidate every year right now.
Yep, that's why he in my starting five. Even though I might have Kareem and Shaq ranked over him, but if I had to pick one player for starting five, Hakeem could fit in any era.
Well,
he's not gonna miss free throws.
I pick Shaq every time because I can build around it.
I feel we can figure it out.
Look, I ain't got no beef with picking Hakeem though. Like Hakeem is Hakeem, you know what I'm saying? But I pick Shaq every time because I can figure everything else out. So if I got Shaq and I end up with Ray Allen at my two guard, I'm pretty good. Throw it in the post and stay right here, and you can't double team me. Oh my God.
Yeah, Ray Allen gonna average. Yeah, he gonna go crazy, especially Milwaukee
No.
Bucks. Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would he use a dunk on guys and
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you
Man.
got where you got
They broke their Milwaukee team up too quick, I
the
think.
big dog?
It
Yeah.
was because George Karl is trash. That's why.
Remember, I tried to say he was a good coach. You checked me on that. Like,
No,
he's
trash.
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 We talking about Carmelo or something.
He,
Yeah, I was like, he had
he done
George Karl.
talk dirty about all his players, bro. And I'm like, well, if the common denominator is you, goofball, you done been on, coach 4 teams,
Right,
bro.
you don't see all the players saying Larry Brown.
Oh yeah,
Larry Brown was terrible.
Sam Cassell on the Boston staff now, Celtics coaching staff now.
That's my guy, Sam Cassell.
I like
baller too, bro.
I think you need an opportunity to be a head coach.
He'll probably get one, man. I think Earl Watson needs another opportunity, especially after hearing how Phoenix was dictating how they were gonna play. He was like, yeah. Phoenix told him, we need to shoot this many threes. He like, well, who? Unless you want me to have Devin Booker shoot them all.
Yeah.
We don't have the type of players to shoot all them threes. Yeah. He's like, bro, we don't have the type of players to shoot all them threes.
But Earl Watson had Joy Taylor, man. He messed that up, man. I don't know what happened.
Listen,
Earl Watson.
Listen, look at his resume. That ain't no mess up.
Okay.
So
he
yeah.
Earl
was at UCLA. He was dunking on cats at UCLA. He just didn't do it like Barron did.
Was he there when Matt Barnes was there? Was they there together?
No, Barron. I think Barron and Earl was there before Matt and them, if I'm not mistaken. I think they before him.
Yeah, I can't wait to the fight, man.
I was watching that UCLA Memphis game with Kevin Love, and Derrick Rose and Westbrook and them. Nobody, Westbrook, people were shocked when he got picked that high to drive. Because
remember, I think they had Darren Collison, they had Kevin Love, and then what's the other dude?
Westbrook.
What's the ship or
they
something?
Had Aaron. They had Aaron Afalo too.
Afalo, yeah. So all of them was probably better than him. I mean, in college, I guess, but Westbrook had a better career than all of them, though.
And that's the thing. It's very point guard is like regular point guard is the hardest position to play. So for you to not play point guard until you get to the NBA and then they transition you to point guard, like that's a tough transition, bro.
It is.
Yeah, that's what Gilbert played it to in college too.
Yeah, because Jason Gardner was the point guard.